So it's Boxing Day and we picked two fantastic wines from the Boxing Day case. Roero Arnais from Piemonte, Vinmaggio Gherardina Reserva. So two Italians. Both got nice fresh acidity. They're going to get our palates back into shape after all the excesses of Christmas Day. And we've got a delicious menu to go with it, Henry.
We're going to do Bubble and Squeak, the old traditional classic that everybody loves, especially with a hangover. And we're going to do an octopus, a grilled octopus salad with fennel and chickpeas using the octopus broth. Bubble and Squeak's a leftovers dish, so it feels a bit counterintuitive to give you a recipe as such. But the basics are fried onion or leek. We've got in here some leftover roasted carrot, roasted parsnip, some Brussels sprouts, which you cannot go without in your Bubble and Squeak at Christmas. You could use leftover roasted potatoes in there. I've added just some seasoning, some salt and pepper. I'm gonna add a little bit of chopped parsley just for some freshness. And then we're just gonna mix all of that together. And you would maybe traditionally do this in a frying pan and keep an eye on it, get some color on it, turn it, keep an eye on it, get some color on it, turn it, etc., etc. We're gonna take the hassle out of that. We've got some goose fat that we've melted in this little pan here. We're gonna make little bubble cakes, so we're just gonna roll that in the goose fat, pat that down a little bit, nice and easy. And these are gonna go in the oven for about 25 minutes to 30 minutes. So there we go, there's our bubble balls there. They're all rolled in that goose fat, which is going to be lovely, give them some beautiful colour. And I said in the oven at about 180, depending on your oven, 180, 190 for about 25 minutes, half an hour. And then take these out and serve with whatever side you fancy.
For our Boxing Day lunch is the Roero Arnais. Roero is the part of Piemonte where the grape is grown. Arnais grape, quite a rare white grape variety. Lovely colour, as you can see. Nice golden tones, pears on the nose perhaps, and a lovely freshness and a good depth of flavour. It reminds me almost of Chablis, something like that. I think this is going to go really well with the octopus, Henry. This is a Portuguese double sucker. That's right.
That's right. They come frozen, which tenderizes them, so you don't have to worry about doing that yourself. This has been braised in just water with onion, fennel, celery, bay leaf, peppercorns, a bit of garlic, and simmered, brought to the boil and then simmered for around an hour and a half to 2 hours until it's tender. That time will vary based on the octopus size that you have, but if you can just pierce it with a knife, then it should be ready. Pretty much the entire octopus is edible, bar the beak, which is just in here, and we can just nip that out with our fingers. Now everything else here in front of you is edible. We're just going to take a couple of the tentacles. We're going to take a little bit of this skin off. Not all of it, but a little bit of this skin and sucker action. So nice hot grill, a little bit of seasoning, and then you want to hear a sizzle when it hits that grill. I'm just going to leave it there for a minute or two just to get a little bit of colour on there and obviously to eat it through as well. In here I've got some breadcrumbs that I'm just toasting off in a medium heated pan. We're going to mix those with some smoked paprika and olive oil to make a crumb. And then we're going to cook some chickpeas off with the leftover liquor from the octopus. So this is the braising liquor that we cook the octopus in. It's full of flavour, it's absolutely delicious, do not throw it away. We're going to toast off some chickpeas and then just finish them with that octopus liquor to give some moisture to the dish. As you can see, just a little bit of bar mark action on there, which is really nice. You can see the octopus is nice and tender and it's going to be warmed through now. So we have our chickpeas. You can get these tinned, cooked, so then you're just going to kind of fry them off in a little bit of olive oil just to get some heat through them and to loosen them up a bit. And then we're going to add some of this octopus liquor from the braise on a high heat. This is our paprika crumb. So those panko breadcrumbs that I had in the pan, I've just toasted those off and then at the last minute added some olive oil and smoked paprika and just finished with the residual heat in the pan just to cook the spice out a little bit. And you've got a lovely kind of orange, golden brown crumb that's going to go on this dish. It's going to be lovely to finish it with. You could use a mandolin if you're confident with that. If not, just take your time with a knife, a nice sharp knife. Being careful not to cut yourself. That's been seasoned with a little bit of sea salt. We're going to hit it with a little bit of lemon zest. Chopped parsley for colour. These onto the plate around the salad. And you can smell the octopus already just from this liquor that we have. Just sit around the plate.
This is a very popular dish in the Corning Barrow dining room. And actually, in the past, we've matched it with red wines as well. The Octopus has enough flavour and body to work really well with lighter reds.
Octopus is just one of my favourite things. So our tentacles on top, nice sprinkling of the paprika crumb, gives it a good smokiness. And a squeeze of lemon juice just to freshen it up again. Good quality extra virgin olive oil, just to add a hint of richness. And that's it, we're done.
So there we go. There's our grilled octopus salad, fennel, chickpeas, smoked paprika, paired with the Roero on ice from the Boxing Day case.